Okay, we are ready for letter I. Inhale, exhale. And this is the middle finger, and if it helps, you can think about this as giving a subtle middle finger to stress. But really, truly, this is all about being centered. Inhale, exhale is all about conscious breath awareness, going from autopilot to present. And so when you're stressed, you're scattered and running on autopilot, going from one thing to the next, really truly without thinking. Your breath actually becomes more shallow and narrow, and it's more rapid. And this triggers stress hormones to fire because your body interprets this as, oh, I'm running from something. Think about the breath that you do when you run without like consciously thinking about your breath, right? How many of you, if you run up a flight of stairs, you're like, yeah, right? So that's the kind of breath we're talking about. That is a signal to, oh, hey, I'm stressed, right? By noticing your breath without forcing a change, you start to interrupt the stress cycle. You're bringing yourself into the present moment and bringing awareness to it. Because when you breathe, you can only breathe in the present moment. Your breath doesn't happen in the past. Your breath doesn't happen in the future. Your breath only happens in the now. The science says that slow, conscious breathing balances your oxygen and carbon dioxide levels, which signals safety to your brain. It's truly one of the fastest ways to shift your state because the next breath can become a shift. If your breathing is in the now, just changing your next breath causes an automatic shift. That's crazy. You don't need to buy anything, don't need to go do anything. You have it in you. However, accessing that shift is the tricky part. And so, how we're going to do this, I don't understand why that arrow doesn't work. There we go. You are going to, I invite you to place your attention on the sensation of breathing, to notice the temperature of the air going in and out of your nose, or the warmth of the air flowing out of your mouth. Maybe you notice your belly rising and falling like a gentle wave. So we're going to practice this together. We're going to practice the counting method just because that's a little bit easier. No, I lied. We're not going to do a counting method. That it works for some people. I really actually struggle with the counting because I'm a musician, and so that tends to actually make me a little bit more stressed sometimes. So we're actually going to just focus on breathing in and out slowly with attention to how the breath is moving and feeling inside your body. And so let's begin. I invite you to breathe in through your nose. And as you breathe in, noticing the sensation, and then exhale through your mouth. Again, noticing how it feels. If it feels good to you, I would invite you to place your hands on your belly because that can really help you become more aware of the breath. So breathing in through your nose, noticing how your belly moves, and then exhaling. Beautiful. Breathing in through your nose and out. Let's take one breath together, breathing in and out. Beautiful. I want you to just sit and notice, how are you feeling right in this moment? Maybe there's still a little bit of tension there, but do you feel just a little bit more relaxed, more focused, more centered? I know I do. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you on the next one.